And then Cabrera, he's an all-around guy who can play run and pass.
On 2nd and 5, Stacy Coley breaks a tackle and will move the chains. First down for the Canes.
We talked about Coley earlier. He understands when he has to get the play on a little screen flip like that, it's all about making one guy miss. He did that.
18 yards on the ground. Pittsburgh specializes, obviously, in stopping the run. And Kaya looking long. And he's got his man. It's Richards. Down to the 13.
Ahman Richards, the true freshman. He is a big-time player for this program. We all know that Pitt's defensive backs, they have trouble covering one-on-one down the field. And Mark Richt understands.
We talked to Brad Piss. He has been beat up during this October losing streak. He's got an open man. Leaping into the end zone. David Njoku with a touchdown.
We talked about David Njoku being an impact player, and you see exactly why. They had him on the end line of the scrimmage. He came across and ran a drag route, but the athletic ability to be able to jump over, he didn't stick to landing. That's the reason why I cannot give him a 10, but I can give him a 7 for 7 points, or at least 6.
Was looking for the 12-yard pass from Kaya to Njoku. Miami Gardens, but the players playing through the moisture. Kaya down the seams, got a wide open man. It's Njoku crossing midfield, carrying tacklers to the 44. Jordan Whitehead finally brought him down.
That's 6'4", 245 pounds, running uncontested down the seam. And when you have players that big who can run like a... That's very weird because home field advantage is big.
Kaya, quick drop. Ahman Richards. Another first down. They really like this freshman, Ahman Richards.
They love him because he has a lot of things to him. But the thing I want to talk about is that they preach on the offensive side of the country. They're not giving him a chance to get started.
Kaya to Richards. He says he caught it. And he did. Ruled down at the 1. Dane Jackson saved the touchdown. What a catch by Richards.
It looks as if he caught it one-handed.
And his elbow hits the pylon. That is really close. Now a question is, does he have possession with the right arm before the left arm hits the white chalk?
I don't know, but to me it looks like it may be.
And Josh Conklin say he's the third down money backer. Lofting it to the end zone. Caught. Stacy Coley for the touchdown. What a pretty pass from Kaya.
A pretty pass, nice execution up front.
And he beat the true freshman Damar Hamlin, making just his second ever appearance for the Panthers.
And Damar Hamlin, he had nice coverage. He was patient, but as one thing as a touchdown, 3 interceptions.
So just a couple plays and into Miami territory, and here's Connor. He's brought down by Corn Elder.
He's definitely more of a home run hitter.
Kaya to Richards. That'll move the chains. Ryan Lewis brought him down.
Kaya does a great job of understanding the guys in the box. As you see, 7 guys in the box. That's the reason why he's going to throw it out wide to Ahman Richards. It's about a cat and mouse game. He's not going to change the play, but he can count, and he can count well, and that's the reason why he threw it to the outside.
Kaya, Njoku, inside the 15. He is surgical right now.
He is searchable, and he is easy to find. He split out as a slot receiver, and he's doing this to DBs.
On receptions. Kaya, 13 of 15. Looks to throw again. He doesn't run much with it, but he will scramble for positive yards and a Miami first down.
Who says Brad Kaya is not athletic enough to get out of the pocket? It just depends on who's chasing after him or who's not open. He does a good job. He didn't force the issue. He understood, hey, these guys are playing man coverage. Jersey number 6.
6'3", 335-pound big fella. On second down, Kaya completes. Fifth catch of the day for Stacy Coley. He will be the ACC's all-time rusher. Botched play there. Peterman and Connor colliding.
Play as you just saw.
Pittsburgh really trying to push the issue. Connor runs into a crowd. R.J. McIntosh, the 6'4" sophomore, and the flag comes in late.
Wow, unnecessary roughness, number 92 on the defense. 15-yard penalty, automatic first down.
And they on second down, Kaya completes it. Mark Walton has the first down and more to the 46. Mike Caprera finally brings him down.
That was a nice play call designed by Mark Rick right there. He understood that these guys are going to run hard, but he brought the receiver across to block the inside linebacker, and that's the reason why it sprung out on the screen play. Mark Walton.
He's already thrown 2 touchdowns. They give to Walton down the sideline, taken out of bounds by Terrence Webb after a big gain for the Canes.
Now we look at, I call these guys the two-headed monster. Tyreek Jarrett, he's down on the field.
Terrence Webb might have saved a touchdown there. 29 yards on the gallop from Walton. Lenny and Amir Watts into the game for Pitt. On third down, Kaya completes it. Lewis across the 15 for the first down.
Helmet on his helmet.
Quick snap. And it's a touchdown. Kaya with the keeper. As you said earlier, Takeo, who says he can't run the ball?
Who says he can't? Yippee-ki-yay. Been waiting all day to say that. Nice second effort to get himself across the goal line. Possibility.
Miami's defense has held 6 of its opponents this year to 21 points or less. Don't think that's going to happen today. Although the defensive line makes a statement on that play. Shantez Moss is the freshman back. He runs into the backside of the offensive lineman, Dorian Johnson. It was Alex Officer as well. R.J. McIntosh with a push.
I like the 2 interior defensive linemen for Miami Hurricanes, Kendrick Norton and R.J. McIntosh.
They're not going to sit on the football. Under pressure, Peterman gets free and almost threw it to an orange jersey. It was Zach McLeod laying out to tip it away.
I tell you what, they may not have sat on the football on that play, but seeing what just had happened, they probably will this time. That ball was almost intercepted by one of their young linebackers, Zach McLeod.
And tackle Brian O'Neill. Here's Henderson. Great defense by Rayshon Jenkins. The ball is out. Miami's got it. Chad Thomas picked up the loose change. And Miami will have a first and goal.
If you look at Manny Diaz right now, he is so pumped because he understands we're second in the nation at tackle for losses, but also our chances increases to win ball games when we go out and perform 3 or more turnovers. They've doing a very good job of not only stopping plays from behind the line of scrimmage, but with an emphasis of getting the ball out, as you saw right there. The big defensive end, Chad Thomas, trying to take it and make a house call for a touchdown.
It was Kendrick Norton. Everybody has their job. And on third down, it's a touchdown for Miami. Second of the day for Stacy Coley. Second time today, Takeo, that Coley has beaten Hamlin in the end zone.
And this was a nice draw. They pretty much came with the zero blitz. And Coley understood, I have one-on-one coverage. Back offensive mind working with the receivers' offensive mind.
Peterman under pressure. Aston drilled right at the line of scrimmage. Corn Elder with a big hit.
I love the way Corn Elder plays. He plays with a lot of vision. He can play man-to-man, but as you saw right there,
Peterman gives it to Maurice French, the freshman on the jet sweep. And he's hammered after just a 1-yard gain. Another freshman defender, Malik Young, with the hit.
Malik Young came up with some authority right there now. Coming off the corner, he was able to fight off the block that they do not want to be.
One of the signature notes on Pitt this year, their ability to score touchdowns when they get into the red zone. But this time, George Aston runs into a cavalcade of Hurricanes. Michael Pinckney leading the charge.
Yeah, I think they've caught on to Aston. They're saying enough of Aston. We understand, and we see Pinckney. He was able to fight off the block, hold on until the cavalry comes.
Jamal Carter, senior, fourth on the team in tackles. Had 11 tackles in his start against Virginia Tech a couple weeks ago. Of course, he was ejected in the controversial targeting call late in the Florida State game. On second and goal, Peterman picked off in the end zone. Rayshon Jenkins read it all the way. Critical mistake for Peterman. He had only thrown one pick in his previous 5 games.
I don't think Peterman even saw it. And then when he finally saw his receiver open, he just threw it late. And when you're throwing it late, rolling out to that side, the ball has a tendency to hang. And as you see here on the replay, the ball hung in the air.
And Connor is on the side of the screen saying, why didn't you throw it to me?
Well, Connor, he wasn't open because even if he would have caught it, it would not have been a touchdown. At least it would not have been an interception. But
fumble, the Peterson interception. Pittsburgh right back in the red zone. Peterman under pressure. Taken down in the backfield. Trent Harris with his 3rd sack of the year.
Manny Diaz went deep into his bag of tricks on this one. He wanted to force the issue. He believed in his DBs. He came with a double A-gap blitz. Had the nose tackle to drop out as a spy. And that's the reason why Peterman didn't have an opportunity to go and scan the field all the way through 3 quarters. And they scored a touchdown off of that. That stands out big time.
1st and 10, Kaya looking long. Richards read it perfectly. Down at the 9-yard line, Amon Richards. 38-yard gain to start the quarter.
The coaches are very high off of this young talent. True freshman, Amon Richards, had the opportunity to go down.
Looking for his 3rd touchdown pass and his 4th touchdown overall. That ball was caught. But it's going to be interference.
Pass interference. Defense, number 15. Penalty is declined.
It will be a touchdown for Miami.
David Njoku, Kaya just wanted to find a matchup. And I'm pretty sure they're going to watch this play again because I'm not sure if he stayed in bounds. It looks like he stepped out of bounds before he more than ever right now.
Most important drive of the game. Perhaps that's the most important play of the game. And on 3rd and 2, Connor does not get what he needs. Zach McLeod, the freshman backer.
Zach
Boom.
McLeod looked as if he was shot out of a cannon. You talk about a form tackle, and this Miami has did that so far today.
Kaya throwing again, complete. Richards adding to his big day. Hamlin finally takes him down after a 16-yard game. Richards at 144 yards receiving on 8 catches.
He's pretty much having this way.
2nd and 5. Yearby breaks free. He was one more broken tackle away from the end zone. Jordan Whitehead by the shoelaces.
We talked about the injuries that happened to Shakir Soto and also Tyreek Jarrett. Tyreek Jarrett, he's out. And the scouting report scares DBs when they see that coming to play the Hurricanes for the next week.
This time a yard deep. Henderson will come out and he'll go nowhere. Taken down at the 10 by Jeff James Jr.
Great coverage. And this is very hard. Quadre Henderson is very rarely tackled by one guy. But I tell you,
Kaya's gotten a lot of help today. His offensive line has only allowed 1 sack. And his running game has finally created some offense. Walton, he's still going. Touchdown. "55 yards for Mark Walton to put the game away."
I asked the coaches yesterday, what's the difference between Mark Walton and Joe Yearby? They said Mark Walton, he has the ability every time he touches the football to not only run somebody over, but he can take it to the house for a touchdown because he's faster. And right there, not only did he show us determination, but he showed us speed, Evan. That's the type of speed I believe you have.
Right. Something like that.